Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new here, hi! My name is Natasha and it's fantastic to have you here. For today's video, we are unboxing and taking a look at the old style oracle created by Alexander Ray. This is published by US Game Systems. Thank you so much to US Games for sending this my way. I'm excited. This retails for $22.95 in the US, and of course, everywhere that you can purchase this will be linked in the description box below. And if this looks familiar or the creator sounds familiar, they're the ones that created Old Style Tarot, which I was really impressed with. I really enjoy working with. All right. Let's get into it. In his signature style inspired by antiquarian book engravings, psychologist Alexander Ray presents Old Style Oracle, a fascinating cartomatic system. The 52-card deck explores the many spheres of life with archetypal symbols from nature and human experience that act as keys to unlocking subconscious insight. Old Style Oracle was intricately designed as a tool to aid the reader in self-analysis, decision-making, and divination. Each card connects to a category, a chakra, and color, helping to reveal emotional, spiritual, and life patterns. The 104-page guidebook gives detailed instructions for several spreads, demonstrating how the interplay of cards creates a narrative that brings clarity to our deepest questions. Set includes a fold-out visual guide to reading the system for easy reference. All right, let's get into it. And we'll do a side-by-side with the tarot at the end of this video. Oh my goodness. It's on there tight. There we go. Had that suction in there. So here's the fold-out guide that we're going to take a peek at really quick. Ooh, it is very informative. Flow and category. Nice. And then we have a chakra table down below. And then a card diagram. So the number refers to the flow, its color, and sphere of life. The frame indicates the category, the chakra, and its color. And the title of the card indicates its meaning. All right, let's get into this. So before we get into the... Oh, very similar back, if not the same back as the tarot. Let's take a peek at the guidebook here. Nice table of contents. So the basis of the oracle, structure of the cards, table of symbols. Very informative. And then we have card meanings. So we have, I'll say suits, items, nature, conditions, personages, animals, symbolism, places, and plants. Okay. So you are faced with a brand new cartomatic system. Explore it and become discoverers of insightful interpretations and meanings. Use it in combination with tarot and Lenormand cards. Reveal its possibilities and test its strengths. Find out how it manifests answers in different readings and layouts. The information provided in this guidebook is only a small part of what you can discover with this deck. All right. The mechanics of the Old Style Oracle are based on two systems, the chakras and archetypal symbols. Archetypal symbols are built into our collective minds, allowing us to understand their meaning intuitively without any training. Whether it's a mirror symbol, a well, or any of the 52 deck images, we have no trouble understanding everything they carry within them. The chakra system integrated into this oracle will probably interest those readers who wish to delve into the numerological, color, energy, spiritual, and other facets of the energy centers of humankind and the surrounding world. When working with the Old Style Oracle, you can be guided by both the symbolism of the cards and the chakras, which will help make your predictions or analysis more accurate and comprehensive. Okay. 49 main cards and 3 accent cards. Each card correlates to a category represented by the frame and a number. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. Instead of drowning you in information up front, we're going to just go dive deep into the deck, flip through, and then we'll go through the guidebook meaning after that. Because there's a lot here. And honestly, that can be a little overwhelming in a video. So what we'll do is flip through and then find the related card in the guidebook and do the reading. All right, here is the back of the card deck. Very pretty. I love it that it looks like, you know, a little Tuscany situation, very old world. It feels very nice. It is the US Game Systems cardstock. I feel like it might be a little bit on the thinner side, but it's still very doable, very workable, very flexible. It's snapping back. Yeah, I don't have an issue with it. Alrighty, let's get into this. So we have a number up top and a title down below. Rose. Poppy. Oak. Oh, that's neat. Sword and shield. Fan. Oh, that's pretty. Seal. Door. Easel. That's a new one for me. I haven't seen easel in a deck before. Oh, would you look at that mirror? Oh, love that. Palm. Cave. Tornado. That's an interesting way to depict it. Forest. Ooh, waterfall. Volcano. Island. Valley. Nudity. Just gonna do this. Dance. Chase. Liberation. Flight. Oh, I love that. Mess. Ascent. Giant. Twins. Stranger. Ooh. Shaman. Nymph. I really like the art style so much. Witch. Angel. Griffin. Spider. Monkey. Oh my goodness. Eagle. Unicorn. Chameleon. That's really cool looking. Butterfly. Ooh. Light. That's a cool depiction too. I like it when things are kind of that we see a lot of or normalized get drawn or created in a way that is outside, you know, what we normally see. That's very cool. Scarecrow. Swarm. Execution. Oof. Calling. Shadow. That's cool. Idol. Chapel. bridge. So much detail too. Market. Mill. Well. Sanctuary. Oh, the little two birds down there. And the last one is altar. All right, let's see how it shuffles. Oh yeah, that feels really nice. I'm gonna try side by side this way. Ooh, like that too. And overhand is nice. Yeah, I don't have an issue with the cardstock, not one bit. It is definitely doing what it needs to do. All right, let's get a card to read, please. This one wanted to come out. We're gonna do for Fan. Give you a re-look. Okay, so if we go to the table of symbols here, we have Fan. So it's an item, and we have orange, sensuality, stability, and pleasure being the flow, and the category is the item. And the chakra, I cannot pronounce that. I'm so sorry. I don't want to butcher it. And it's red. Okay. And then we go into the meaning here. Lightness and dignity, sensual nobility. So the chakra would be what we said. Red, orange for the colors and items like we saw on the chart. Meanings plus. A symbol of high status in social life. Ability to behave and present oneself. Flirtation and erotic feelings, romantic attraction, interest in something or someone, but with a share of distrust. Delicate questions, subtext, innuendo, and double meanings. Meanings minus, so plus or minus depending on how you orient it, I believe, or how it goes in the chart. We'll figure that out. Fickleness of views and opinions, unreliability, levity. Demonstratability, ostentatious well-being, a fleeting relationship without obligation, lack of sense of intimacy, a conscious concealment of information, dust in the eyes, a tendency to intrigue, a material or physiological interest, and personality description. A flighty, easily carried away person without rigid principles, but pleasant in communication. Oh, I love that. Okay. So it did say here with the card meanings, it says the following guide provides a detailed description of the cards and their meanings in various layouts. Each card is given a succinct and concise name to make it easier to remember its meaning. For in-depth analysis of the cards, information about the intersection of the chakras and colors is given. Refer to the fold-out table of symbols for a visual reference of those intersections. Next comes a description of the upright and inverted positions. That's what that was. The final part of the description offers a personality profile. Remember that only a small part of the meanings is indicated in this guidebook. The rest is up to your intuition and personal insights. Okay, cool. So you have different layouts in here to try as well. You can see how they kind of correlate to each other in the reading, the chakra table, the chakra layout. Okay, so there's a lot of different ways that you can use this deck. And to me, that is very cost effective. I really, really, really like the art style. I like the idea. I just really like the vibe of this overall. I feel like you can utilize this in a lot of different ways, like we just went over. It's definitely right up there with a multi-use deck. You can totally see it being used as well as similar to like a Lenormand style deck. Let me just get out the tarot to kind of have a side-by-side. Tarot back, oracle back. So cool. And are they the same size? Oh, I think the tarot is just like a hair, maybe? No, they're the same size. So that's even better. Okay, so as you can see, they go very well together. Oh, I'm excited. Oh, I might have to do like a pick a card reading with just these. Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, that's going to be really nice together. Oh, okay. I love a coordination. That's awesome. Okay, so now that you saw everything, I would love to know if this is something that you are excited about. Is this something that you need to add to your collection? Did you purchase the tarot? Now you need to have the oracle. What are your thoughts? Let me know them all down below in the comments section. And if you've made it this far in the video, tell me your thoughts in the comments, as well as drop a, let's say, an herb sprig emoji to let me know you made it this far in the video. Thank you so much to US Game Systems for sending this my way. I'm very, very, very excited to get to know it on a personal level. And thank you all for hanging out with me today. I love you and I like you. And if you have not done so already, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell on your way out of this video. That way you will never miss an upload from me. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye.